to John Tottenham.
I have to make water. Is this on even?
I don't know. Yes.
I have to make water. It's not on.
It is on.
Turn the mic.
To the side.
Just get a regular mic and light.
Oh, I have to make water.
There we go.
I have to make water.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I go and make water for a moment? You don't care? Alright, just bear in mind I'm suffering up here then. It's great to be here at the Standard tonight. It's great to see some fresh faces in the audience and some not so fresh faces also. It's nice to see. When this event was initially proposed, Tulsa sent out some emails and she asked us to be bawdy. She instructed us to be bawdy, funny, and to just be yourself. Well, I'm not going to be any of those things.
You're witty.
I'm not going to be bawdy. You might be bored. I'm not going to be funny. But I would appreciate if you laugh anyway. Otherwise, I'll feel I haven't served my duty as an entertainer. And I'm not going to be myself because I'm sick of it. Let somebody else do that. In any event, in the recent issue of Artillery, I touched upon the subject of Anthony Kiedis' peculiar genius. And you all saw the ads around town, right, where he's standing half naked, you know, flaunting his impeccable musculature in front of an Ed Ruscha painting. He is, according to the people at Pacific Standard Time, he personifies the mood and attitude of Los Angeles like no other artist alive today. So, you know, the guy walks around half naked, totally naked, with nothing but a naked junkie who walks around with a sock over his penis. I mean, I think we're in deep trouble. In any event, I was moved to pay further tribute to this great poet and paragon of male beauty. And I'm secure enough in my sexuality to be able to pay tribute to another man's beauty. So during a few idle moments this afternoon, I composed this piece. And I hope you like it. It's too dark up here. Doesn't matter. Here we go. This is fine. No, it's fine, honestly. Thanks, I was lying. I just wanted attention. Alright. So this is a tribute to Kiedis. No matter how much proof of having enriched other people's lives, you're still not satisfied. You must persist in tirelessly yielding the gift that is only yours to give. Imagine you hadn't given it. Unthinkable for us. How empty our lives would be. We went on this journey with you, sharing your joys and sorrows from a respectful distance, but without the accompanying surges of carefree glory and securely bittersweet sadness. Such sensations were out of reach, impractical, awkward. But that's all right. We just enjoyed your life instead. And your reward for having given of yourself? To keep giving. Never mind that you dried up years ago. Why let that stop you? And to actually enjoy life. A strange concept, but you've earned it, and you don't really have anything better to do. Behind all the trappings, naturally, you are far from content. All the freedom that money can buy, and that love can and that art can supply, can't keep the demons away. You were happier when you were struggling. How can that be? With the woman who is beautiful enough to love you, and your children 3. Surely that provides an airtight legacy. Right. And when you die, a little bit of the world will die with you. Is that not sufficient compensation for the humiliation of mortality? Frankly, your prolificity disgusts me. It serves to satisfy an insatiable hunger for mediocrity. You swagger in vain against extinction. But the efforts of those who wrest crumbs from history will ensure your immortality. How are we doing for time?
A couple more minutes.
Cut me off after my 10 minutes. Honestly. We sit around talking about Kedis, the chosen one. The one who chose himself. The one who did the work that we are incapable of doing. Separated from greatness by talent, determination and fame, we utter his talismanic name, basking hazily in the reflected glory of his charmed life, before returning, briefly emboldened, to struggling to survive. We once imagined that our movements would be similarly traced, but that was a long time ago, and nothing has happened since then. Our words have gone unweighed, our stations unsurveyed, because we weren't driven or... Hang on, where's the laughter? You lot over there, come on. You said you would. Because we weren't driven or desperate enough, and because we didn't know the right people. Let's move it on a bit. I'm going to skip a few stanzas there. No, let's get to the meat of it. Perhaps it was Perhaps it was understood even at the time that it was just a phase, a rite of passage, not a way of life. You were proceeding in precisely the right direction. It was your duty to act as if you were immortal, until otherwise notified. That was it. Oh. Perhaps you were aware all along that practicality would eventually triumph over frivolous excess, that a more sensible and satisfying journey lay beyond this vicarious precariousness, the hallowed passage of becoming desperate enough to change, to seek compensation for being yourself, and to provide both genetically and industriously for your posterity. And perhaps you privately accepted that you only had so much time in which to cultivate a credibility that could be lived off for years, to sink as low as possible before picking yourself up and moving on. Well, it was fun while it lasted. A struggle, as you now call it. You had